Also, Fred told me, Ashton, to put you to work today.
You betcha.
Oh, boy.
So we have several email questions. In fact, Randy sent us a couple of pictures on our Facebook page, and there was a vine growing in his beds. He says he's tried for 3 years to get rid of it. It even grows under the landscape fabric. It is so persistent. Fred took a look at it, the pictures, and he thinks it's, Fred?
I think it's sorrel. Now, sorrel to me always had an arrowhead-shaped, nearly arrowhead-shaped leaf. This one has kind of a mix of oblong and then arrowhead shape. I'm really not certain what it is, but I can see the way his pictures came through that it's growing out between and coming up from the crevices between patio blocks, and then his written word is it's so and so. If I'm right, and I'm not sure, and I don't know how to get a picture to you, what in the world do you do about sorrel?
Well, sorrel does creep, and so it does have underground rhizomes. So, the way you describe how it grows, that very likely could be it. There's sheep sorrel, and there's other ones that have that creeping. And sometimes they have a little bit of a lemony taste if you were to bite the leaves.
Yes.
So that might be, that's kind of one of the way the old farmers would identify it.
Yep.
But there are a lot of herbicides that list sorrel on the label, and it's sheep sorrel, red sorrel, or different ones. But usually they will work pretty well. I mean, Roundup will work on it as well. But, of course, Roundup will kill any other plants that might be around there. But if it's growing into the lawn, there are some weed and feeds and Ortho Weed Begone Max plus crabgrass control. I'm pretty sure it's listed on that label.
Okay.
Well, actually, Randy even puts in his email that there's some looks like there's some other plants and tree roots and things around, so he's a little bit afraid to spray it with Roundup.
With Roundup, yeah, and whatever you do, I would just spray a small area first. And fall is a good time to do that because all the weeds are a little bit easier to control in the fall because they're putting a lot of energy into the root growth to get ready for winter. And so the herbicides that you spray on the leaf surface get sucked right on down into the roots a little more readily this time of year, especially as we get into the little bit more cooler weather.
And we can hope and pray for him because I know that that's a rascal to get rid of, and especially as he describes and as the picture shows. So
that's right. Now there is if you're an herb grower, there's French sorrel, which grows a little more upright, and it's a perennial, and it's one of the prized herbs that. And a lot of people like that lemony flavor it has with it. So not all sorrels are bad.
But
the one that he's describing does sound like it's sheep sorrel.
Some families just have a lot of black sheep.
In this case, this would be green.
There you go.